Morning everyone, we are going to do some more work on ratios and fractions today. The first thing I wanted to do was just show you very quickly on my book here how we could sort of change a ratio into a fraction and the big misconception that sometimes happens, and then I'm going to send you to a different website to have a little go at some exercises based on that. So if we think back to our smoothie recipe, so the smoothie recipe was 3 parts strawberry to 1 part raspberry, and we sort of showed it like that for our bar model exercise. But basically we had 4 different parts. If we think of them as whole fruits, 3 strawberries and 1 little raspberry there. If we think about what fraction the raspberries are out of the whole smoothie, then it's definitely 1 of something, isn't it? So it's 1 over what? Well, this is our big clue. Although our ratio was 3 strawberries to 1, it's not going to be 1/3, because we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of fruit that make up our whole. So because there's 4 bits of fruit, 1, 2, 3, 4 would go on the bottom. So if we look at it almost like a smoothie pizza, this is going to be strawberry, 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 raspberry. So 1 out of the 4 parts is raspberry. So obviously, what fraction are strawberries? It's going to be 3 out of the 4. So 1/4 raspberries, 3/4 strawberry. So that's the key misconception, is it's really easy to think of this ratio and think, oh, well, 1/3 or 3/1 is my fraction. But that's not quite how it works. You need to make sure that you've got all of the parts added together, and that's going to be the bottom number of your fraction, okay, your denominator. I'm going to send you over to the video now. I'll show you that on screen very quickly. Right, so as I say, it's all about ratio and fractions today. I'm going to post a direct link, but you're going to whiterosemaths.com and you're going to the Home Learning Year 6 section. We are going to do lesson 2. There is a short video, it's only a 3-minute video that I would like you to have a look at. And then what I'm going to do is ask you to have a go at this activity. I will show you the activity now. Once again, like I mentioned yesterday, if you do have access to a printer and spare paper and ink, feel free to print it out, but you do not need to. You can just use any paper and have a go at working through these questions. Really, you're looking at completing the sentences. There are how many counters altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 there. There you go. I've given you a free answer already. And then you're working out how many white and how many black. Essentially what it's trying to do is to get you to think a little bit like we did about the smoothies, to say, well, although there are only 3 black counters, if I'm talking about a fraction of how many counters are black or white, I need to look at all of the counters, which will be the bottom number of my fraction. So have a go at working through those problems. This one's quite an interesting one, number 6. It's one of those questions that we would get in sort of SATs papers, where you have to prove whether somebody is wrong or right, or kind of who do you agree with, and give reasons for your answer. My guess is one of them will have made the classic mistake that I talked about in my video before. Anyway, have a little go at that, and once again, try your very best not to look at the answers before you do, but have a go first. Once you've had a go, maybe if you've got a parent or carer who's free and available to look through the answers with you, then they can look through the answers. If you find any that you've not got right, then maybe work through them together. See if you can find out where you went wrong. Okay, good luck with that, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend.